Hi everyone, my name is omhleinafrica for those who do not know me, and welcome back to my YouTube channel omhleinafrica. So today I wanted to do this video because I struggled real bad when it came to a research question or picking a research question, and these were my reasons why. First of all, I'm a person who is super passionate about a lot of things. That's just how I am wired. But I needed to narrow down my research interest so that I have a topic that not only touches on everything that I was interested in, but also relayed my strong interest and passions about these particular topics. And mine was really into economic justice, gender, trade. I'm super passionate about history as well, and the archives, and I really needed something that spoke into that but was not too broad that I could not research it. Now, with the help of my supervisor, my methods and research lecturer, my classmates, and everybody else who was helping me out at the beginning of my master's journey, really helped me to narrow down my research question. Now, how I wished that I did this December before starting my master's in February, but I didn't. And I think I would have had just a smoother time if I spent more time like on my research question. But at the end of the day, I got my research question. I spent time with it, just looking at it, saying it every day, explaining it to my family, explaining it to my friends, so that they also kind of give me feedback to tell me that my research, is it practical or not, is it achievable or not. And it was such a great exercise just to help me have a research question that was solid but can also produce a great academic investigation. So I was just super grateful for all the support that I had at the beginning, and I really want you guys to also understand that you are not alone. There's a lot of people who can help you, but another thing is that I want you to have a head start before the academic year kicks off very fast and wildly, because this year is going by so quickly, so quickly. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. So now, first things first, when it comes to research questions, it's one of the most difficult things to do right at the beginning of your master's. But I reassure you, at the beginning, I know it's going to seem like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, but just keep going. And remember, when it comes to research topics, it's super important that you immerse yourself and you really give yourself some time to think about the research question before you get your ethics clearance and it's all final set and done. So it's super important to sit down with yourself first, evaluate your how. First evaluate your why, then evaluate your how. So it's super important for you to ask yourself those two questions. Why are you doing this research question? And then when it comes to the how are you going to answer your research questions in an attainable and practical way? So it's super important for you to sit down and ask yourself those two questions first before you move forward. At the end of the day, you want your paper or your dissertation or your thesis to be a labor of love. And when you love something, when you're interested in it and you're passionate about it, you produce something that is not only great on paper, like your results and your marks, but that is impactful, that is relatable and practical, and brings forward a contribution to the academic field that you belong to. Guys, I'm going to tell you now this for free. Masters is hard. It is hard. It's difficult. You will get bored. There will be times where you are crying almost every week. You now hate your topic. You this, that. But in the midst of all those emotions and whatever is going on in your life, something that will keep you going is your interest and your passion about the topic. You need something to keep you grounded right from the beginning to the end of your masters, because masters, it's not child's play. It is difficult. I'm not even going to sit here and say to you guys, oh, I had it smooth sailing. Nope. It's hard. It really is hard. This is why it's super important for you to choose something that you are passionate about and interested in. Number 2, your topic must be creative, but at the same time researchable. As much as we want to produce papers that are groundbreaking, produce papers that speak of diversity, that speak of our own voices, our lived experiences, or the lived experiences of marginalized people, that's me, that's in humanities. At the same time, you want your paper to be something that you can get research on and that you can research. It's super important for you to choose something that is researchable. I'm not saying that your paper must not be a new question that you are posing to the academy, or something that you want to break into, or something that is new, innovative. Sure, great. But at the same time, you need to produce academic investigations that back up what you are saying. Even if it's a new field of study, there must be literature out there that speaks to something similar that you want to do. So make sure you pick something that is researchable but still creative. If you're going to do ethnographic research like how I do, can you find participants to actually participate in your research? So are they easy to reach? Are they easy to talk? Not easy to talk to, but is it like going to require a huge amount of resource for you to research what you want to research? So you need to think about all the practical things when thinking about your research. As much as I would really encourage you to be creative and let your research topic take a different angle to what you want to research, and you don't want to do things that are overdone and repetitive, as much as I encourage that, I also encourage you to think practically about how are you then now going to research this topic in all its creativity and its glory. So it's super important for you to get a research topic that is researchable, but at the same time still creative. Number 3. Now this is my own personal opinion when it comes to research. What do you want to contribute as a researcher? What do you want your academic investigations to contribute to the academic space that you belong to the academic field that you are researching, to the society that you belong to? Because I really do believe that our research shouldn't be just this individual, shouldn't just have like individual goals alone, but also should contribute to the collective. So then, what is it that you want to contribute to the collective with your research paper? What do you want your research paper to answer? What do you want your research paper to bring to the conversation? What is it that you want your research paper to start a conversation, even if to be a conversation starter, if like what you're researching has not been done before? But what is it about your research that you want to leave behind? Now you are now a contributor. You are now a contributor to the academy. You are a contributor to the academy. You are a researcher, and I think it's very brave for people to actually continue with the academic roots, because personally for me, especially as a Black woman, it's not something that in many of our communities where we come from people do. I had never met a Black woman lecturer until I got to Wits University. I have heard of them, yes, on radio and on paper, but to actually see them with my flesh, never. And that for me sparked something, and it sparked my interest even more into studying, into research. But those lecturers themselves had their own individual goals, because they were individuals before they were anything else that I viewed them out as. But in them having their individual goals, their collective goals was to also inspire people like myself. And they've done their work, they've done their job with everything that they've taken out academically. And I too have my own goals individually, but I also have my own goals for the collective that I belong to. So it's super important for you to understand that your research paper is also contributing to a conversation. It's contributing to a research field. It's contributing to a university. So understand the impact that comes with your intelligence, the impact and the value that comes with you being a student in this particular degree. So you are carrying your own influence, and I advise you to use it wisely when picking a research topic. So guys, I wish you nothing but the best for the remainder of the year and your research journey. I, omhleinafrica, will be here sharing more of these master's tips with you guys, and I'm just sharing my experience of the one that I had during my master's from 2020 to now 2021. And I really hope this video helps you guys helps you out just a little when it comes to actually thinking about your research topic and thinking about your research interest. And well done for actually continuing with your studies. Well done for actually even just following your dreams. That's why I'm saying, guys, I wish you nothing but the best for the remainder of the year. So I'll see you guys in my next academic video, which I'll be taking out next week Monday as well. So from me, I hope you guys are safe, I hope you guys are well, and I wish you nothing but the best, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye babies.